If I may admit that I'm kind of filming this last minute because I wasn't feeling motivated at all, but I still think that it's much better filming than not showing up at all. So, if you too feel like motivation is on a vacation and productivity took a leave of absence, then welcome to the club and stay tuned because I will be giving some tips that might just solve that for you. Now first off, let's start with the great pause. We need to analyze the situation and figure out where this sense of not being motivated comes from. A lot of times we would set goals for ourselves which are not always realistic, so when we don't meet those goals or expectations, we kind of end up feeling disappointed in ourselves. I should be studying more, I should be working more, I should have been going to the gym, should have been eating differently, I should have accomplished this or that, and so many more. And while yes, indeed, you should have been doing more of that, you're also allowed to have time to recompose yourself. A few months ago, I used to wake up at 5 a.m. every morning, and I didn't always go to bed early, which would mean that I would have 4 to 5 hours of sleep. That ended up exhausting me so much that at some point I just stopped waking up so early, and now that I'm having a little bit of difficulty with getting back on track there, I know that maybe it's better to, for the moment, take a little break from that and allow myself time to recompose, as I just said, to, feel better, because we all know that exhausting ourselves is not healthy. While I am always the first person that is going to tell you to keep pushing forward and pursue your goals and stay focused, ignore negativity, it is also very, very important to recognize when our bodies and our minds need a little pause, a little break. We also need to be able to rest, to recollect, and to reorganize ourselves if we want to continue forward. Now that we have identified our little whys of our unmotivation, we can also tackle small tasks that are going to help us lift a little bit our spirits up. While the small tiny tasks feel like they aren't that important, they can really help boost our motivation in order to be able to tackle these bigger tasks. Those could be organizing your desk, or preparing your gym clothes, or maybe reading through a couple of emails and replying to them. Doing the small things that don't require much effort is going to start the engine of tackling the more significant tasks. It also really helps if you're the type of person to put excuses like, I'm gonna sit down and work on writing my book, but I first have to clean my workspace. I'm a little bit guilty of that. My next tip is really important because it consists of giving ourselves the motivation booster or the productivity route, and that is basically the magical playlist. Yup, I'm gonna need you to sit down and make a playlist of songs that really motivate you, or just find one online. There's so many of them. If you're up for trying something new, I also recommend you try classical music. It releases dopamine, it helps you improve and enhance focus and creativity, and it also reduces stress. If not, feel free to pull up your favorite work playlist. And don't even get me started, I know that's what you listen to. Now that we've given ourselves a little boost, it's time to start the actual work, and we can do it in a pleasant way by applying my favorite Pomodoro Technique. I've spoken about this before on my channel, and it basically consists of doing work for like 20 to 25 minutes and then doing a 5-minute break. Repeat this cycle 3 or 4 times and then you've earned yourself the right of an extended break of 15 to 20 minutes. How cool is that? Also make sure that you have a deadline or a time frame where a task needs to be completed. For example, for this YouTube channel, I've set myself a goal to upload every Tuesday, which is why I'm here today. Hi, it's Tuesday! And last but not least, I'm going to dive into the good enough zone. Listen, you're better off going to the gym and doing a kind of I tried kind of workout instead of not going at all. You can look for perfection another day where you're feeling a little bit more motivated. Although, spoiler alert, it doesn't exist, even though you're gonna keep trying to look for perfection because we know each other already. But back to the point, being done is better than being perfect. Whatever amount of energy you have invested in you, and know that progress is still progress, no matter how small. With that being said, thank you for watching, and I'm rooting for you to get yourself up and do whatever it is that you want to do. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and share. It doesn't really take much motivation or effort on your part, but it helps me a lot. I appreciate your time. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.